Welcome to Menifee's 15th birthday celebration and State of the City address. Let's hear it for Menifee and the great staff and city. Well, good evening again. I'm Dr. Roger Schultz, the Superintendent President of Mount San Jacinto College, and it is my honor to be your host for this State of the City event. On behalf of everyone here at the college, I want to welcome you to the new HCN Bank Stadium. We invite you to join the games and other community events we will hold at this 5,000-seat stadium right here at our Menifee Valley campus. MSJC truly values being part of the Menifee community, and we are looking forward to hearing the city's updates and exciting news tonight. I'm going to go off script for a moment because I recognize that we're in Menifee tonight, but I want the whole region to embrace this facility. This is your facility, and I hope you'll come back for events that your organizations and your schools and your kids and your grandkids take part of. So welcome home to your stadium. So thank you. This year, Menifee is celebrating its 15th anniversary, and it just so happens we have an anniversary too. We're celebrating 60 years of providing quality education to the region. MSJC opened its doors to students in 1963, and in 1965 we opened our first campus in San Jacinto, and in 1990 we opened the Menifee Valley campus. By the end of that first year here, there were 2,100 students attending classes in Menifee. Today, this campus alone serves 12,000 plus students each semester. And you may not know this, but MSJC is one of the fastest growing community colleges in the state. This fall, we had a record-breaking enrollments with over 17,000 students, and we serve about 29,000 students a year throughout the whole district. To give you a brief history of this campus, we opened several state-of-the-art facilities over the years to meet the needs of our students. The Learning Resource Center opened in 2006. It houses a library and tutoring services to support our students. 2 years later, we opened the Business and Technology Center, followed in 2012 by the Humanities and Social Sciences Building. The Eagles Makerspace is a unique space that provides a collaborative learning lab for biomed, 3D printing technology, and much more. And then thanks to voters who approved Measure AA, our $295 million facilities bond in 2014, we were able to build this cutting-edge athletics and kinesiology complex. We are honored to call the HCN Bank Stadium the home of the Eagles and are grateful to HCN Bank and its $1 million donation, formerly called the Bank of Hemet, for their investment that will support students and the college. The HCN Bank Stadium is the largest outdoor venue of its kind in the region, and we are excited to partner with the city and others to host festivals and community events. Be sure to join us for our next home football game on November 4th. And by the way, we won our first game here Saturday night, 48-16, so we're on our way. Another project funded by Measure AA is just behind us on the other side of the stadium. This is the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, or STEM building, which will open for classes in the fall of next year. Our first STEM building on the San Jacinto campus will open for the spring semester starting in January. The STEM buildings offer the courses and resources necessary to prepare our students for the in-demand careers of today. MSJC is continually planning to meet the educational needs of this dynamic and fast-growing region so it can serve the students of today and well into the future with innovative programs that help them secure high-growth, high-wage jobs. As we have for 6 decades, MSJC is committed to offering high-quality, innovative, and educational programs and services to our diverse population. We are dedicated to diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility to ensure our students feel welcome, supported, and have access to programs that will not only transform their lives, but boost the economy of this region with a skilled workforce. We are extremely fortunate to have partners like the City of Menifee and, frankly, all the cities in this region. Together, we work to build communities that people are proud to call home. Thank you again for being here tonight and for your continued support. Now let's get tonight's home game going. I always love it when people applaud when they know that I'm done talking about the college. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge the sponsors who made this event possible. It's through their support that this event is free to the entire community. Thank you to each of them for making Menifee's 15th birthday celebration special. Now let's take a moment to recognize them and thank them for their contributions with a round of applause when you look at the screens. All right. At this time, I'd like to ask Dave Bartlett with Brookfield Properties, our sponsor co-host, to say a few words. So, Dave?
I have some notes here. I will not be quite as polished. Is that all right with everybody? So, my name is Dave Bartlett. I'm the head coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and made a special trip to the Menifee State of the City. But I'm here representing Brookfield Properties, and we are community planners. We're home builders and developers of master plan communities. Some of our communities in the region that you might have heard of are Spencer's Crossing in Murrieta, and really our flagship community is right here in Menifee, right down the street, Audie Murphy Ranch. We're very proud of it. We strive to do our best to create complete communities and to put our best foot forward and create the best places to call home. It requires the collaboration and the partnerships of the local communities and cities where we do business. And we're very grateful to have a strong community partnership with the City of Menifee, from the City Council to the executive team, local residents, and some of the nonprofit organizations that make this city tick. We appreciate you, and we could not be as successful as we are without that partnership. So thank you. The City of Menifee reminds me of a quote from 1965 when our president was addressing a joint session of Congress. It was actually on the deterioration of the American city and infrastructure in the wake of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And President Johnson said, "The American city should be a collection of communities where every member has the right to belong. It should be a place where every person feels safe in their street and in the house of his friends. It should be a place where each individual's dignity and self-respect is strengthened by the respect and affection of his neighbors. It should be a place where each of us can find the satisfaction and warmth which comes from being a member of the community of mankind. This is what mankind sought at the dawn of civilization, and it is what we seek today." So that's the end of the quote, and although these ideals were aspirational when they were spoken 58 years ago, I believe the city of Menifee is such an American city, and when I think about that, I think of the inclusivity, the safety, the dignity and the respect that I see by the people in your community and in the neighborhoods and in the businesses. So I would just like to say on behalf of Brookfield, this is a job very well done by the City of Menifee. So happy birthday and thank you.
Great quote, Dave. Thank you so much. Dave, we appreciate you and your firm support for tonight's celebration. Now I would like to acknowledge the dignitaries joining us tonight. Today we have with us Senator Sayarto and Assembly representatives. Our 3rd District Supervisor, Chuck Washington. Menifee City Council members who will be introduced later by Mayor Zimmerman. We have high school, middle, and elementary school, as well as a college board of trustees, water district board members, and neighboring city mayors, council members, and city managers, just to name a few. It means so much to have you here tonight. For the purpose of time, because there are so many of you here for Menifee's birthday, we ask all of our dignitaries to please stand now so that you can be recognized. Thank you again for joining us. Your support and continued friendship and partnership are immensely appreciated. Now it is my sincere pleasure to introduce Ryan Sharp with Impact Church, who is here to give us tonight's words of inspiration. If you are able to, right now, please stand. Ryan?
Thank you, Roger, and it is good to be here with everybody today to celebrate. And that's what we're doing here, isn't it? Celebrating an amazing 15 years. I wanted to read a quick verse from the prophet Isaiah that just struck me this morning as I was reading. I felt it was appropriate for today, from the 26th chapter, where he prays and he says, "Lord, you establish peace for us, and all that we have accomplished, you have." Hold on, there we go, good. All that we have accomplished, you have done for us. And it got me thinking of how true that is. And we've accomplished so much as a city, have we not? So many wonderful things over these past 15 years, and it's not by accident. We have an amazing city leadership and public servants. We have citizens and constituents who take pride in their city and have worked hard to ensure that these past 15 years advances the welfare and well-being of everyone who lives here. And so we're so grateful for that. And so as we celebrate, I feel like it's important to kind of take a moment to step back and to remember that we can work hard in planting, we can work hard in watering, but it's God alone who causes the growth, and to thank him for that. My son is going to be 15 his next birthday, so he's tracking right along with our city here. The stinker is a talented kid, man. He's won awards in sports and academics and all kinds of things. He has a full head of hair that he obviously got from his mom. And I'm constantly reminding him, bud, humility and gratitude are key, because you did not accomplish anything on your own. You may be the man on the football field, but your mom drove you there in her minivan. And you have teammates and coaches who work hard to ensure victory for the team. And likewise, it's helpful to step back and realize we have not done this on our own. So would you join me and just pray God's hand of blessing to continue to be on our community? Father, we thank you so much for all that you have done over these past 15 years. God, thank you for even the years prior to that, where you were planting seeds and laying the foundation to bless this community and these people the way that you have. God, I pray that you continue to honor the hard work that is put in, from city leadership to volunteers to just the citizens who love our community. God, bless it and cultivate it and bring the fruit that only you can. But we thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for the opportunity to celebrate today. We pray this in your name. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Sharp. Your words of inspiration are greatly appreciated. If you could, please remain standing, because at this time we'd like to bring forward the presentation of colors by the Menifee Police Department Honor Guard, followed by the national anthem being sung by the Impact Church Band, Nicholas Alexander, and the Echo Funky. Thank you. So please stand.
Set. Colors. Order.
No. Stand fast. Stand fast. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Order. Order. Post. Colors. Right. Face. Forward. March. Left. Right. Left. Left. Left.
Go ahead and please be seated. Let's have another round of applause for Impact Church Band and our singers. And I don't know about you all. I've been to a lot of State of the Cities. I think that's the first one ever. There was the perfect amount of wind for the colors to be rippling in the wind. I think it's just a testament to the beauty of where we are all situated tonight and the beauty of our region. So thank you. Anyway, it's my distinct pleasure right now to introduce tonight's quarterback and Menifee mayor, and I might also go off script again, and the former president of the MSJC Board of Trustees, our good friend, Mayor Bill Zimmerman. Put your hands together.
Thank you, Roger. I should say, Coach. Hey, while I appreciate that quarterback reference, the consensus here is that MSJC, its board of directors, I see Vicki Carpenter, with Roger at the helm, we all agree you, Roger, are our community's MVP. And I like what you said about this campus, this stadium serving this region. The college is 1,700 square miles. It's a very big area. This football stadium is for everybody. So this is your campus. Hey, taxpayers paid for it, right? Let's take advantage. Let's use it for events just like this. And it's great that we're kicking off that ability to use that with an awesome event like this. We are 15 years old. I think of it kind of like a lanky 15-year-old who's got some growing pains. Menifee's got some growing pains too. But hey, we are going to mature and we are going to be a great city in the future, and I'm confident of that. Hey, being introduced by the college president, it would be a special honor for anybody, right? But for me, it's very special. It's meaningful to be welcomed by a dear friend. And Roger, thank you so much. You are always such a gracious host here for all of us, so thank you. All right, so let's get started. Good evening, Menifee. I love seeing this great crowd. I love seeing friendly faces and people we know. And you're all here because you love this community, so thank you all for being here. It's a special celebration. It's not like any other. We're blessed to be celebrating our 15th year as an incorporated city right here in Southern California. And I want to thank you personally, but also on behalf of the city leadership. You know, we are just grateful that you're here, and it just means so much to us. Now, the greatest honor that us city council members have is serving the Menifee community. And it means the world to be able to share with you some of the wonderful news about things that are happening and updates here in our city with you tonight. Here at the city, we are a team, and we're working together to build a thriving community for our residents and for our visitors and for our local businesses, as you saw earlier, those of you who are up there visiting our eateries here in Menifee, and it was great that they did that. So I may be the mayor, but I am just one of 5 public servants who are dedicated to serving you and serving this city. And so at this time, I would like to ask my fellow city council colleagues to please stand. Would you guys please stand? They're right down here in the front. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in recognizing our city council. We have Mayor Pro Tem Bob Carwin, District 1. City Council Member Ricky Estrada from District 2. Council Member Lisa Sobek, District 3. And Councilman Dean Dinas, District 4. Hey, let's also give a round of applause for our Pastor Ryan Sharp and the Impact Church Band, Nicholas Alexander, Echo Funky Band. It's one thing to be Nicholas Alexander, but when you're Nicholas Alexander and the Echo Funky Band, you know you've arrived. Wasn't he great, though? They were awesome, and thank you, guys. What a wonderful rendition. And Pastor Ryan, we always appreciate your words of wisdom for helping us honor our nation. John, stop there for a second. I just want to say, here in Menifee, we have a lot of we have a lot of faith-based organizations, churches that are in this community, just like Pastor Sharp's church. And we appreciate the great partnership that we have. They're often doing cleanups for the city. but they're also praying for us. And they constantly are telling me that they're uplifting our city council, and they appreciate that we're being mentors and good examples for our young people. And so I'm just so appreciative of all of our faith-based organizations here in the city. I just want to say that. Now, you guys, this event can't be put on alone. We want to thank MSJC's Board of Trustees and also Dr. Schultz. They're hosting us this evening. But as Dr. Schultz said, this campus, this college was founded in 1963. So that makes them 60 years old this year. So this is a dual celebration, and we're just very happy to say happy birthday, MSJC. Menifee's truly blessed to have such an esteemed institution of higher learning right here in our backyard. I want to ask you guys, how many of you agree that this beautiful campus is the jewel in our crown? Right? There's no doubt that MSJC is transforming learners, transforming communities. They're transforming lives. And we are thankful for this great and continued partnership. We'd also like to, again, thank our wonderful sponsors. You saw their names on the board earlier. They're helping make this event possible, and it's not every day that you get to throw a shindig like this on someone else's dime. So we're just very thankful that they were able to step up and make it so that we can have this nice stage and sound system and audio, and it's not coming out of the taxpayers' dollars, right? Thank you all. So next, we'd like to recognize Menifee's city manager. It's Armando Villa and his executive team and our entire city staff. The city council, we have recognized and witnessed firsthand that this team works hard every single day to ensure that our community is receiving the very best. And we are grateful for our team for collectively working on Menifee's long-term quality of life and together building a safe and thriving and fun place to live and work and play and stay. So if you are a city employee, and I see a whole bunch of them right here, they're all wearing these jerseys. If you guys would please stand, let's recognize our team here. Hey, Menifee team, we thank you for being here tonight. It means a lot. It shows that you care about your own community. I don't know if you guys know it, but many of our staff live here locally, and our very own police department has 80% of its officers living right here in Menifee. I think that's pretty cool. Now, I also believe we have a few of our commissioners here tonight. These individuals are the ones that volunteer their time. So I'm going to ask our planning commissioners, our Parks, Rec, and Trails commissioners, our Quality of Life Measure DD Oversight Committee, and also our Senior Advisory Committee members. If you guys don't mind, would you please just stand? We want to recognize you. I think I saw John Denver. He's one of our former council members. But you know what? We've had some wonderful council members over the years since 2008. And so if there are any of our council members that are here tonight, former council members, if you don't mind, stand. I'm not sure if you're here. But hey, either way, let's go ahead and recognize them for the great foundation that they've built. So we are definitely doing things a little bit different this year. Traditionally, our State of the City has been an indoor event. We usually do it in the mornings. We have limited capacity. But this year, because it's our 15th birthday, we wanted to do something a little different and have the community be able to come out for free and join us and celebrate together. So while tonight we're excited to share some important updates with you about our city, we're more excited about this party. We're going to have some music and food and lots of fun things right afterwards. And we want to thank you for coming to our birthday party to celebrate it together. We are all a family and we are all friends, and so thank you all. So this is kind of neat. When I came on board as mayor in 2018, I kind of wanted to create a new tradition, something new, like a unique opportunity for my colleagues on the city council. And so here in Menifee, what we're doing, we've been doing it the last few years, is we rotate the position of mayor pro tem, and I asked that mayor pro tem if they would select the annual theme that's carried out in the fiscal year in all the things that the city does. And that hasn't changed. So now I'd like to invite our Mayor Pro Tem for this year, Bob Carwin. He's going to come up. He's going to share about his choice for the theme this year and its significance. So let's make Bob feel welcome.
Well, thank you, Mayor. How great is this? This is amazing to see so many people out here tonight at MSJC Stadium on a Thursday night to celebrate their city, your city, our city. We're so humbled that you made time to join us today. And how about this new HCN Bank Stadium, huh? That's something we're getting used to here in Menifee, the word new. It's even in our tagline, new, better, best. And at 15 years old, Menifee is still a relatively new city, relatively young. It's really, we had a lot of 15-year-old analogies. It's our quinceañera. In fact, we're the third newest city in California. So while being new can come with some challenges, one of the greatest advantages is the ability to implement innovation and new technology into everything we build going forward with fortitude, vision, and purpose. Our community's growing, and we've seen it firsthand, and that growth is going to continue. The city's currently the fourth fastest growing city in California. But the best thing we can do to build for the future of Menifee is to continue to look at new and better ways of how we do business, how we provide programs to our residents, and how we meet the growing needs of our community in effective, thoughtful, and efficient ways. The spirit of innovation in Menifee is not just seen at City Hall, but around the entire city. So now, let's take a look at how Menifee is truly a city of innovation.
Stand by. Welcome to Menifee. City of Innovation, building for the future.
Hey there, Menifee. I'm Amy, an AI avatar, and today we're diving into the heart of innovation. Let's check out some of the cutting-edge technology and creative solutions that are being utilized across our community. From city departments to local businesses and educational institutions, Menifee is embracing advanced tech, making strides towards building for the future.
There are a number of benefits to our Smart Cities and Broadband Master Plan. Residents in particular will be receiving more options for service, higher quality service. For the business community, we want to make sure that we have the technology infrastructure available so that those knowledge-based businesses, the internet-based businesses, can do their work online, do the research online, and make Menifee as attractive as we can for those good mortgage-paying jobs and people who want to live here in a great city.
We've been using a technology called Peregrine. Peregrine is aimed at grabbing all of our data and making use of it from our administration on deployment issues down to our patrol officers or community service officers. So now be able to see where wanted people are, where crimes have been occurring, where they're likely to occur again, and also do searches if they're looking for a person, a vehicle, or a location, and to find out what's been happening there.
The Public Works and Engineering Department utilizes innovative programs and equipment to model traffic volumes, traffic patterns, and vehicle speeds throughout the city to improve the traffic flow and safety of our citizens. This information helps staff to perform various traffic studies of our roadways and intersections. These tools have improved the city's ability to keep up with growth and improve the safety of our streets.
The city's Community Development Department integrates innovation in technology in both our programs and the way we process development applications. Typically, homeowners can hire an architect to have ADU plans designed, submit those plans to the city for review, and then get a permit. With the new permit-ready plans, the design and plan check is eliminated. Our program is intended to provide our residents with an alternative that will reduce time and cost to build an ADU.
Menifee is running at the speed of business, and the city utilizes multiple softwares that specialize in business attraction and retention to highlight the high demand in the city for new commercial centers. aid in site selection strategies, and provide supporting data to assist when making Menifee your next best business move.
Now, let's take a look how innovative technology shapes local sustainability-driven businesses utilizing state-of-the-art tech. On the educational front, Menifee Unified School District stands out with its training programs that empower students with hands-on experience and emerging technology knowledge, preparing them for a tech-powered world.
One of the goals we have here in Menifee Union School District is to develop career technical pathways. Our animatronics lab here at Harvest Hill STEAM Academy is one of our career technical pathways that we're developing. And so the students get to come in, they get to learn how to code, how to record, how to create a storyline, and then take it into technology.
So David's Natural Toothpaste, it's a premium toothpaste. It's a clean ingredient toothpaste. Some of the innovative technology that we have here is our tube filling equipment. We have a very advanced tube filler that's designed tubes of toothpaste at 70 tubes per minute. It uses advanced electronics and computers along with the mechanics of the equipment to fill out the tubes, and all day long we're filling tubes of toothpaste here.
Digital Dental Leaders is a digital laboratory, a dental laboratory that produces crowns and bridges and implant abutments for dentists, and we try to use the most innovative technologies available to us in our industry, and that starts with our software, where we're able to design in 3 dimensions the crowns and bridges and abutments that we create for the dentists to give to their patients. One of the other ways we innovate is regarding our process. We try to have a process for each aspect of our business that will help us to give the best quality, cost, and delivery to our customers.
Innovation isn't just a buzzword here in Menifee, it's a way of life. From smart sustainability to empowering the next generation of tech leaders, this city is setting the bar high. Keep your eyes on Menifee, a city of innovation, building for the future.
How many of you knew there was a toothpaste factory here in Menifee? We have one. We've arrived. Mayor Pro Tem Bob Carwin, well done on your choice this year, and we're going to carry that out throughout the rest of the year. So Menifee truly is building for our future, and one of the key things that we've focused on is ensuring that critical infrastructure keeps pace with the inevitable growth that we're going to have, both in circulation as well as recreation and social infrastructure. To that end, the City Council approved a 5-year, $700 million capital improvement program. It's focused on multiple important projects that are citywide. It includes large-scale transportation projects that improve our mobility. There's a new freeway overpass and future interchanges we're designing. There's roadway and pavement resurfacing projects all over this 48-square-mile city. There's new traffic signals, just to name a few. And to name one specifically, have you noticed this brand new traffic signal right here on Antelope Road at the entrance to the college? That's right. And that was this city council right here that prioritized that safety improvement, and our public works team that got that done, and it's open, and now our students and all of us entering and exiting this college campus are going to do so much safer with less having to take a chance and shoot the gap. So investments in social infrastructure such as new parks, hiking trails, we have a brand new BMX bike track, numerous concerts that we host, like the one tonight and the one this weekend. We got a lot of family fun events that are hosted by our awesome community service team and our park rangers. We want to recognize the need for more meeting space. We keep hearing from people saying there's just not enough community centers. There's not enough places for the VFW to meet, or for Rotary Club to meet, or any of our service organizations. So we've been listening. It doesn't fall on deaf ears. And I think most of you might know, but if it was daylight, you'd probably be able to see the brand new Menifee Library that's right there on La Piedra and Menifee Road. And there was excess property there that the county had. And last year, Councilmember Sobek and I went with Mr. Nix and visited with our county supervisor and expressed the need for community centers, and we asked for that excess property. And so they conveyed that property to the city, and we will be using that for a community facility. So let's thank our County Board of Supervisors for approving that donation. There's so many good things ahead. Chuck Washington, thank you for approving that. We're going to put it to use. Last year in our budget, we earmarked $1 million into a restricted fund for the use of community centers. So not only do we have the land, but we're accumulating the funds to make that happen. So let's take a look now at the screen. We are going to see some of the projects that have been completed as well as a few that are on the horizon. Let's check it out.
As the top boomtown in California, Menifee continues to attract new residents and businesses to our thriving community at record speed. To meet the demands of our growing population, the city has made a strong commitment towards enhancing and developing local infrastructure, while also improving much-needed circulation to provide required services to residents and businesses. At the same time, we are laying the groundwork for incoming growth and new businesses throughout the city.
Menifee's quality of life measure approved by Menifee voters provides critical funding to ensure that our city can continue to invest in essential infrastructure projects that will help improve the quality of life for our residents.
This year, the City of Menifee adopted a new 5-year, $700 million capital improvement program that will guide the city's infrastructure needs and help prioritize key projects, including major interchange improvements, road widenings, pavement management, bridges, parks, and other city facilities. One major project that can be seen under construction while traveling through Menifee is the Holland Road Overpass. This new access point over the I-215 freeway will provide a new east to west route through the city and help alleviate congestion on Newport and Scott roads. Other major projects include Bradley Bridge over Salt Creek, which will ensure that Bradley Bridge remains open during rain events and will preserve a vital thoroughfare for both residents and emergency personnel traveling through Menifee. The Scott Road Bundy Canyon Widening Project, which will improve connectivity and capacity for travelers between the I-215 and 15 freeways along Scott Road and Bundy Canyon. The City of Menifee is working in cooperation with its neighbor, the City of Wildomar, to provide this additional east-west corridor through the region. The McCall Boulevard I-215 Interchange Project will address the need for operational and capacity improvements at the McCall Boulevard I-215 Interchange due to anticipated growth in the area over the coming years. This project will provide additional lanes and help improve overall traffic flow. Over the past year, the city has been working in overdrive to complete projects that will enhance circulation within our growing city. This includes several new traffic signals installed at the intersection of La Piedra Road and Menifee Road, Murrieta Road and Sun City Boulevard, Murrieta Road and Rouse Road, Menifee Road and Garbani Road, and most recently at the intersection of Antelope Road and MSJC. There has also been over 14 centerline miles of street resurfacing and 100 ADA improvements throughout the city, along with over 900 fleet orders and over 3,000 field service work orders. In addition to transportation enhancements, Menifee is also investing in its social infrastructures. One example is the improvements that are coming soon to Menifee's hotspot for community events, Central Park. The city is moving forward with the Central Park Amphitheater, which includes stage upgrades at the park that will allow for larger musical concerts and entertainment that will be sure to propel the arts and culture scene in Menifee. Further bolstering this area as a community hub, the city is working on the Paloma Wash pedestrian bridge, connecting the city's Central Park to public transportation, shopping, and other amenities located along Juan Road. In addition, a new parking lot is also being constructed near Central Park, adjacent to the site of the future City Hall. This new parking lot will accommodate parking and provide additional space for city events.
Investing in infrastructure would allow our city to meet the growing needs of our dynamic community. From major transportation projects to community and social amenities, to our expansive payment management program, the City of Menifee remains committed to building for the future.
So having the resources to fund these critical projects is only possible through sound financial management. And our city's award-winning finance department, who recently won their 12th consecutive award for financial excellence from the Government Finance Officers Association. 12 years in a row, guys. Good job. That continues to ensure that taxpayer funds are being administered utilizing best practices and thorough oversight. In June, our City Council adopted its first two-year budget. That's new for us. Utilizing a two-year budget helps to develop a more strategic financial plan and allows the city to streamline budget processes, and it provides a transparent and comprehensive analysis of our city's resources. So with that in mind, our 23-24 combined with our 24-25 operating and our capital improvement program budgets, that makes impactful investments in our community, and it ensures that critical projects will be funded that'll help improve the quality of life of all of us that are here, including our residents and our businesses. At $266 million, these two budgets together are the largest in Menifee's history, and it contains significant investments towards public safety, infrastructure, as you've seen, and also innovation, as Mayor Pro Tem Bob Carwin mentioned. These budgets are balanced and they reflect a cautiously optimistic financial outlook. In consideration of potential changes in the national economy, the City of Menifee is continuing to maintain that 35% reserve fund, and that ensures that funds are available if needed. I'm pretty proud of that. Good job, guys. Just like previous years, we continue to maintain zero unfunded pension liabilities. And that's important. There's a lot of public agencies that can't say that. And before we move on, I just want to throw little kudos out to Councilman Dean Dinas and Councilmember Sobek. They serve on our Finance Committee. They advise the council. They sort out the nuts and bolts and look for some of the best opportunities for investing our finances so that we can use our funds to the best optimum use. So thank you, Dean. Thank you, Lisa. I'm pleased to report that Menifee's economy has continued to thrive. And sales tax revenue is up close to 11% over the last year. And real property assessed valuation has risen close to 12%. So that means all of you who bought a house, your value is going up, and that's a good thing. Our revenue streams are also increasing, and that allows the city to put these funds to work for the people who live here in Menifee. According to the California Department of Finance, that's the official organization that's responsible for forecasting population in cities, Menifee hit a major milestone this year. We have an estimated population of over 110,000, making our community the largest in Southwest Riverside County officially, and that's pretty neat. That's something I'm learning right now as I read this. So well done, you guys. That's pretty impressive. Not surprisingly, our city is attracting new residents and new businesses that want to be part of Menifee's community, its culture, and its lifestyle. So we are now going to take a quick look at the city's, how the city's continuing to build well into the future. Check it out. Can you believe Menifee's 15th birthday is already here? And with it, we have so much to celebrate. As a matter of fact, it's also MSJC's 60th birthday, and we're happy to be here celebrating together. Since our incorporation in 2008, the city has continued to welcome new residents and businesses who want to call Menifee home. In fact, Menifee has been recognized as a top city by Inland Empire magazine, a top safest city by Safewise, and we're the only city in the region to be named a top workplace 5 years in a row. Menifee has quickly earned a reputation as a safe, thriving, and premier place to be. And that's by no accident, but by design through the thoughtful decisions and execution of the leadership team here at the City of Menifee. Tonight, I'm excited to show you how Menifee is living up to that promise.
Menifee is striving to be one of the safest cities in California, and public safety is deeply rooted throughout the city. Founded in July 2020, the Menifee Police Department has quickly grown to over 100 police officers and personnel. Menifee PD has already developed into an award-winning agency focused on community policing and embracing new technologies to help keep Menifee among the top safest cities in the region.
The Menifee Police Department is proud to serve our city, and our emphasis on traffic enforcement is further strengthening the safety of our streets and local roadways. Our Traffic Bureau is currently made up of 1 sergeant, 6 motor officers, and 1 community service officer, focused not only on enforcing traffic laws, but educating drivers, pedestrians, and community members. This year, the Traffic Bureau completed over 30 special operations, including DUI checkpoints, traffic enforcement, and pedestrian and bicycle safety enforcement to keep our roads and our community safe. Collectively, Menifee PD has issued over 6,000 traffic citations with a total of over 7,500 violations.
Menifee Police Department has also initiated several new programs to help the city's most vulnerable populations. Project Lifesaver is a program designed for at-risk individuals who are prone to the life-threatening behavior of wandering. If a Project Lifesaver participant is reported missing, specially trained officers will be able to track the missing person utilizing specialized equipment. Just days after launching the program in May, Project Lifesaver led to the successful relocation of an at-risk individual in less than 30 minutes. Menifee PD also implemented the You Are Not Alone program, where police personnel regularly check on the welfare of older and disabled adults through phone calls and personal home visits. Through the You Are Not Alone program, Menifee PD is helping nurture a sense of security for those living alone in the city of Menifee.
Our department's mission is to deliver an experience where people feel unified, engaged, and safe. Our officers work diligently to provide essential services through teamwork, leadership, and transparency, and are dedicated to improving the quality of life of our community.
During this last year, the Menifee Police Department responded to over 70,000 calls for service, with officers initiating an additional 15,000 incidents in the field. Menifee PD also processed over 6,000 cases and sent over 1,300 cases to the district attorney for prosecution. Working to keep our community clean and beautiful, the Menifee Code Enforcement Division completed nearly 2,600 follow-up inspections and closed over 900 cases.
The Menifee Fire Department has also been working diligently, and our calls for service have increased by over 7%. The city has remained committed to enhancing our level of service, including the addition of a second medic squad in September of 2022. The state-of-the-art medic unit has already helped to reduce emergency response times in Menifee, something we are very proud of. The city has also completed the remodel of Fire Station 68 and started construction on the new Quail Valley Fire Station with an expected completion in early 2024. These new additions will help us continue to increase public safety and enhance quality of life in Menifee.
These are unique times we're in, and while California has faced an uncertain economy with high inflation and a potential recession, I'm proud to report that Menifee has been thriving and our local economy is booming. This year alone, our Community Development Department issued over 6,200 building permits and over 900 new single-family residential permits. They've also completed nearly 28,400 inspections and assisted over 4,600 customers. Additionally, the team processed 235 planning applications and approved 48 projects. These include over 300,000 square feet of commercial development, 250,000 square feet of office space, and over 12 million square feet of industrial development. Much of these new business attraction efforts can be attributed to the great work of our entire development team.
The City of Menifee's award-winning Economic Development Department also works tirelessly to bring new and quality businesses and jobs to diversify Menifee's local economy. This year, the team developed the city's first film services program in cooperation with the Inland Empire Film Office, positioning Menifee to capitalize on the re-emerging film industry. The Economic Development Department also created the Menu Grant Program, which provides incentives to aspiring culinary entrepreneurs looking to start new eateries and entertainment options in Menifee.
The City of Menifee is also thriving financially. This year, we adopted a 2-year budget that makes a strong investment in public safety and infrastructure, while maintaining healthy reserves to protect our financial well-being.
It's my pleasure now to have our City Council members provide an update on their districts and to share what's new and exciting around the city.
Happy birthday, Menifee! Things here in the 1st District have been busy, and I've got a lot of good news to share. I know everyone's excited for our new Chick-fil-A coming soon on Hahn Road just south of Newport. It's one of the largest buildings they've ever built in anticipation of lots of activity here in Menifee. Construction's underway and it should be opening later this year. But that's not all. We have more great projects on the way. We're also welcoming a new office building, which will be home to Baker Dental along Newport Road. The Ethernet corridor is taking shape as well, with several new industrial projects. These developments will help bring critical infrastructure to the region. Some businesses in the development pipeline include Eris, Capstone, and the Northern Gateway Commerce Center, just to name a few. In the increasingly active Cherry Hills Plaza corridor, we've welcomed several new businesses, including a new breakfast favorite. Black Bear Diner has replaced the Coco's and is now one of their best performing stores in the region. The plaza also welcomed Clever Fox Escape Room's 2nd Menifee location, Joyful Noise Coffee and Ice Cream, and Ready Set Game, which has completed a recent expansion adding a unique space for tabletop gaming. We're also excited to be adding new housing opportunities to the 1st District. Cimarron Ridge is making progress and is bringing over 700 new homes to Northwest Menifee, and Woodside Homes in the Skyview community will be adding 246 new homes. Now let's see what's happening in District 2.
Hola Menifee, feliz cumpleaños. Nuestra ciudad está a su servicio. Ricky Estrada here, your District 2 City Council member and proud Quail Valley resident. Exciting things are happening on this side of town. Let's start off on Newport Road, the future home of Newport Point. This new shopping center will feature grocery outlet, EOS Fitness, the Learning Center, and more. I'm proud to share that District 2 is getting its 2nd hotel. Holiday Inn and Suites has submitted plans for a 4-story, 98-room hotel off Scott Road, providing additional opportunities for the growing amount of visitors to our city. In the Center Point Shopping Center, new eateries include Urbane Cafe, Fishbone Seafood, and Luna Grill, with Yashiharu Ramen also under construction. In addition, Kumons recently held their grand opening, bringing their proven after-school academic enrichment programs to serve the students in our community. We are also thrilled to welcome Exquisite Tapas, a Menu Grant recipient, to the shops at Scott. This new eatery will offer the Menifee community a unique dining experience with small bites and handcrafted drinks. Scott Road Commerce Center is thriving in District 2, bringing quality businesses and additional jobs to the region. This state-of-the-art industrial complex on the southwest side of town has welcomed several brand names and serves as a headquarters for David's Premium Natural Toothpaste, a West Coast distribution center for the music people, and the new showroom location for Common Cow USA. Just to the south, the Gateway at Menifee is under construction and will include an additional 536,000 square feet of light industrial space, bringing even more employment opportunities to Menifee. Now, let's check in on District 3 for some more updates.
Happy 15th birthday, Menifee, and welcome to District 3.
how exciting it is to have this brand new MSJC football and kinesiology complex. Isn't this just amazing? We are so proud to welcome this regional venue to the 3rd District. We are also very excited to announce Hampton Inn and Suites. This new upscale 4-story hotel will offer 71 rooms with food and beverage services, as well as spaces for business meetings and social gatherings. Across the street, just behind living spaces, is the addition of Hilton Home to Suites, a 4-story, 106-room extended stay hotel. The Menifee Town Center at Newport and Antelope Road has brought many new dining options to our city, including the award-winning Savage Chef Bar and Grill, as well as Michi Tacos, Gong Cha, and Cafe Mercado. We are thrilled to announce the Phase 2 of the Shops at the Lakes is processing additional retail and dining amenities to serve the residents on the east side of our community. There are several new communities underway in District 3, including Rockport Ranch, Sumac Ridge, and Del Oro Apartments. It's definitely been an exciting year for our district, with so many new additions and even more to look forward to. Here for more updates is Councilmember Dean Dinas from District 4.
Way to go, Menifee. You unlock the secret of looking better the older you get. And trust me, I know about getting older. District 4 is home to so many beautiful places to live, including the wonderful new Legato community. Featuring 13 unique neighborhoods, Legato will include 3 parks, a commercial center with new shopping and dining, as well as a community center. The village at Junipero will help to further diversify Menifee's housing offerings with luxury apartments. We also have another master planned community in the works by Brookfield Properties. This 590-acre, 1,700-unit master plan project will feature retail, a food hall, an incubator, showroom, light industrial spaces, a community garden, a park, walking trails, and more. Menifee's economic corridor on the north side of the city is also seeing growth. The addition of Menifee Commerce Center is the city's first large industrial project. Also, the Mapes and Sherman Commerce Center will add a 275,000 square foot light industrial building. Combined, these new additions will bring even more jobs and economic stability to our city. Finally, McCall Square is taking shape, and I am thrilled to announce that Stater Brothers Market will be anchoring the center along with Starbucks, 7-Eleven, Chipotle, Baskin-Robbins, Robex, and more. This is truly an exciting time for District 4 and for the entire city of Menifee.
Menifee is a thriving community, but what makes it a premier place to be? Well, for starters, we see it every day with the family-friendly events and programs that are led by our community services team.
Providing Menifee with top-tier recreational amenities remains a key priority for the city of Menifee, and that effort is led by our Community Service Department. This year alone, Community Services hosted 34 special events with over 36,000 participants. They also supported nearly 60 city and other nonprofit organization events. In an effort to keep Menifee parks clean and beautiful, Community Services completed over 4,300 park visits and completed nearly 1,500 requests for service. The city also completed a robust tree replacement program throughout many of the parks in Menifee. In addition, Community Services offered 370 contract classes with over 2,750 registered participants, served nearly 4,000 youth across 90 programs ranging from tiny tots to teens, and hosted nearly 500 participants across over 150 healthy Menifee programs. In supporting our seniors, Community Services distributed nearly 19,000 free meals and offered 220+ free senior activities with over 21,000 participants. Additionally, Menifee has opened 2 new parks, Remington Park and Underwood Park. Remington Park, at 5 acres, included 2 full pickleball courts, a Western-themed covered area with a zip line and children's play equipment, exercise equipment, and a large open turf area. Underwood Park, at 10 acres, features a shaded inclusive playground, a lighted multi-purpose field, basketball courts, a picnic shelter, exercise equipment, and a restroom facility.
Menifee is continuing to evaluate the needs of our community and has recently completed a Parks Master Plan. This document, which incorporates feedback from the Menifee community, will be used to help guide the city in the development of new parks and amenities in the future.
The City of Menifee has also adopted a new 5-year strategic plan focused on 5 key priorities. These include establishing a unique identity, focusing on community engagement and social infrastructure, continuing to foster a thriving economy, strengthening our safe and vibrant community, and enhancing connectivity and mobility. These priorities and their supporting goals and objectives came from considerable community input and will help ensure Menifee's continued success for many years to come.
At 15 years young, Menifee is continuing to show why we're a safe, thriving, and premier community. Our city's success could not be obtained without the support of our residents and businesses, and Menifee is special because of the people who live here. You are the reason Menifee is new, better, best, and will continue to be as we keep growing long into the future. So there's obviously lots of great things that are going on in Menifee, and it's truly an honor to be part of this amazing team that we have here at the city. My council team, our staff at City Hall, our first responders, they're all working tirelessly every day to serve you. We all know the potential of this city, and this team is committed to making Menifee absolutely the best that it can be. Remember that there are several ways to stay in the loop on what's happening here in Menifee. A lot of people are saying, hey, how do I find out what's going on? You can download our mobile app, you can sign up to receive news flashes, or you could follow us on social media. And this year, and it's kind of fun to announce this, you can now receive Menifee news and information through your TV set. We've officially launched Menifee TV on Spectrum Channel 1301, as well as Frontier Channel 25. And if you don't have cable, you can also watch Menifee TV through a live stream on our city's website. That's cityofmenifee.us. Also, don't forget that this Saturday from 4 to 8, right back here at MSJC, but out in the front, the city's going to be hosting our annual Fall Festival, and there will be even more opportunities to celebrate our birthday. So the bottom line tonight, sort of getting towards the end here, I just want to say Menifee is strong. The state of the city is strong. And we are being fiscally responsible, and we're making key investments in major projects that are going to enhance the quality of life of our community. It's going to help us thrive into the future. It's my honor to serve you as Menifee mayor along with our great team. Thank you, guys. And thank you. It's been a joy sharing with you tonight here at the State of the City, the progress. And I'm just telling you, this, to me, it's an amazing place to live. And Menifee is more than just right here, Menifee Lakes. It includes our unique and our historic communities. I think of Quail Valley and Sun City and Romaland. It's the people here. You're the ones who make our city shine. And the collaboration that the city shares with its local service organizations, and that was last year's theme by Councilman Dinas, it clearly demonstrates that there is it's a collective effort to make things here even better. And you guys, you make me proud to live here. And in that spirit,
We're getting ready to go out and celebrate. We've got a stage set up and a band, but I'm going to have John Peranti. He is the president of our Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, and he's going to help close out our presentation. Let's make him feel welcome. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Mayor. It is a great honor. On behalf of the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, we want to thank the City of Menifee for inviting us and being a tremendous partner. We have worked collaboratively to support the business communities here in Menifee. Just this year alone, we have seen over a 200% increase in the new local businesses. You've probably seen our ribbon cuttings on our website. There is no doubt that by continuing to work together, we will secure even more economic prosperity for Menifee and for our future. We are excited of all the great things heading Menifee's way. We're proud to be part of it. And right now, we are ready to get started, so stand up. Everybody, let's party.